Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Would You Rather? It's been a while since I've played this, so I mean, it's not really playing. It's just like a quiz type thing. All right. For all of your life, would you rather only be photographed or only be filmed? Well, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. But that's only one picture. If you put that into a perspective of a film, that picture's 1,000 words multiplies. So I guess I would rather be filmed. It gets more information out there about the situation of the photograph, you know? I mean, in a everyday to day thing standpoint, I would say photographed, but on the other hand, I mean, if it was me filming, then yeah. But if it was somebody totally different that I don't know, I wouldn't want either. So I'm gonna go with filmed. Well, I guess I'm with the lower number. Would you rather reach your ideal salary or reach your ideal weight? Well, here's the thing. If you reach your ideal salary, you can eventually reach your ideal weight. Because salary, you would be getting more money, which ensues if you're bigger, like if you have more fat tissue, you can, and if you have enough money for your salary, you can just get that surgically removed and then reach your ideal weight that way. So I would go for the money. Just saying. 69%. Nice. Oh, that's DeLorean. Would you, if you owned a time machine, would you rather it be a DeLorean, which is a nice ass car, if you ask me? I mean, for back in those days, it's a time machine, for one. It's a car, for two. So you can drive around in it without even time traveling if you wanted to. And you can basically take it wherever you want. Or it'd be a telephone booth. So, Back to the Future or Doctor Who? I say DeLorean. Well, there's a lot of Doctor Who fans out there, I guess. Damn. Oh. If you could only save lives through two ways, would you rather? If you could only save lives through two ways, would you rather? Okay. Prevent World War II and all the war-related deaths that went along with it, Holocaust included, or cure all forms of cancer, STDs, and AIDS included. Well, I'm sorry. Well, oh my god, combat stop. I'm not saying that World War II should have happened. I'm not saying that. But oh, I really don't want to say anything. I'm just gonna go for a cure all diseases, basically. I'm sorry. I don't want to dive into that and have people yell at me. But this is the safer route, because if you prevented this, you would have still had to deal with all of these things times whatever. And I don't know personally if any of this research came from that or not. So, yeah. Alright, would you rather be Iron Man but have to leave the suit on all the time, at all times, or be the Hulk but have to stay in Hulk form at all times? Ooh, sorry to Marvel fans out there, I am one too, so you're saying either be a freaking genius billionaire that does whatever the hell he wants to and gets to wear a metal protective high-tech suit that flies around and shoots laser beams and stuff, or be the Hulk when in your human form you are a incredibly genius doctor, scientist, whatever, but when you're in Hulk form your IQ drops so low, like way like under average IQ. I mean, you're really powerful, but you can't fly. You only jump buildings, which isn't necessarily flying. You're just jumping. And you don't have any weapons, so sorry, Hulk. I'm going with Iron Man. Alright, would you rather have supernatural abilities or have supernatural strength and intelligence? Wait a minute. Have supernatural ability. Am I reading this wrong or what? Is that supposed to be an S at the end or just one? Okay, down here it says ability jump as high as 3-story house and run as fast. Strength and intelligence, self-explanatory strength lifts dead weight of 10 tons. Intelligence have the IQ of 2 Albert Einsteins. Okay, so what this is saying, you have super jump and super speed. This is super strength and super intelligence. I say super intelligence. Because you can invent something or create something that makes you super fast and have all the other supernatural abilities. So, yeah. Would you rather not be able to talk or not be able to walk? Well, I mean, in my everyday to day life, when I'm not doing YouTube, I don't necessarily talk that much. But that also means if I do this one, I won't be able to sing, which I love to sing. And that would be heartbreaking if I couldn't talk anymore. But I know sign language, I mean, a little bit of sign language. But you can't, I was gonna say you can't sing when you do sign language, but you can, but it doesn't make any vocal noises. So, and not being able to walk, well, like, does that mean like your legs are cut off, or your what's the word? Paralyzed from the waist down? Because you can have prosthetics and stuff to help with that. And that's perfectly fine. I mean, I can still do this job if I'm not being able to walk. I can still do my day job, but with not being able to walk. So yeah, you can do a lot of things without being able to walk. Alright, I'm gonna do that one. Apparently people want to not be able to talk then walk. Okay. I mean, I get the thing of not being able to drive. But, like I said, we have the technology now that we can have a paralyzed person, like paralyzed from the waist down, be able to walk again. So it doesn't say anything like that in the description here. It doesn't say anything. So I honestly would think not being able to walk would be the better of the two. Would you rather be a graphic designer or an architect? Well, here's a little backstory. I actually went to, not really technical school, but I actually went to classes for a graphic designer. It's a lot of work. So, I mean, you can technically do both if you're a graphic designer, but an architect does more building work than just like the art design and stuff like that. I am sorry if you hear the dogs in the background. They are going crazy because I think somebody's here. So great. I'm gonna try to keep on talking over them so you guys don't have to worry about that. But I think being a graphic designer, I mean, if you're an architect, you have something real in your hands that you've created. Like, well, graphic designer, you can do 3D models, but it's a shady line between those two. Architect does buildings, graphic designer does other things than that. So I think a graphic designer. Sam, assuming that both pays equally and that you would be skilled at whichever one you choose. So yeah, I would do the graphic designer. Would you rather live an average life and be forgotten in time, or go down in history for something terrible? I mean, if fate has it, well, I don't want to do something bad. I don't. And be remembered for that. I do not want to do something bad and end up in the history books just because it was so bad that history had to remember you. Yeah, it says the history books would remember your name like Hitler, and that's horrible. So no. Even though in my little mind every once in a while I would be thinking, how nice would it be to rule the world? Everything would go according to plan. Mwahaha. But no. I wouldn't want to do something bad. I would rather go down in history for doing something good. Like I've said to myself and other people multiple times. If I had the choice, if you had the choice to choose how you die, I would rather die being a hero, saving other people. And I know it's not lame, but it's kind of repetitive. But to me, it would make me feel like I did something with my life. Instead of just sitting in front of a computer or a TV being lazy, but you're not you are, but you're not necessarily being lazy. The way that I'm going through with my life right now, I'm slightly being lazy. But I'm getting off topic. I would rather live the life I am right now and have fate decide if I am going to be forgotten in time or not. Yeah. I don't want to be remembered as Hitler. Would you rather have a nail hammered every few joints in each of your fingers? Oh no. Or would you rather have a famous Starry Night slowly carved into your back with a knife? Oh God. I mean, the Starry Night would, when it heals, would make a pretty cool picture, but it would still be painstaking. But I wouldn't want to go for the nails hammered every few joints in each of your fingers. I mean, this is just on your skin. This is actually hurting the functionality of your hand, basically. I would rather this. If I had to choose a torture method that I would rather prefer formed on me, I guess. I don't know. Not saying that I would want either one of these, but I would honestly have the Starry Night other than the fingers. Because like I said, it would probably make for a cool picture. So, yep, 69% of people agreed with me. Sorry. Would you rather be sent into space without enough oxygen or thrown naked into a pit of deadly scorpions? Oh no. Okay. I mean, I love space. I really do. But don't be too optimistic. Yeah. But I don't like the idea of suffocating to death. I mean, my fear, not that I'm afraid of drowning or anything, not that I'm afraid of water or anything, but my fear is drowning to death. And that's basically suffocating. So, I would rather be thrown into a pit of deadly scorpions. At least then, I don't know how quickly the venom would take over. But at least I would have air. But honestly, I don't know what the stages of that would be. I mean, suffocation is probably somewhere in there. So, but at least, I don't know. I just don't want to suffocate to death. I don't like it. So I'm picking scorpions. Well, shit. Dude. Would you rather your pee smell like McDonald's French fries or your poop smell like Burger King Whopper? I'll go for the burger. Why? Okay. Would you rather be on jury duty, can't talk, or go to work? That's a hard decision. Jury duty. Because, being on jury duty means that you end up sitting in a room all day and may or may not get assigned to a case. That's fine. That is completely fine. Because one, you're learning information. You're learning information about somebody else. Some kind of crime. And two, it gets you out of work. Especially for where I work, I stand practically 8 hours a day. All day long. And it sucks. It really does. And it hurts. So I'd rather be sitting on my butt in a room all day. So yeah. So basically, manual labor or being lazy. I picked up being lazy. What? Well, 67% of people must have very interesting jobs. Because I'm just taking this for a day job. Well, not this. Not YouTube. Not now, anyways. When I only have 7 subscribers. I can't make a job out of that. I'm counting this as go to work at a factory or go to jury duty and sit on your butt all day. That's what I'm taking it as. Oh. Never be able to say never be able to say would you rather. This should be over here, but would you rather never to be able to say thanks or please? Okay, alright. Because here's a loophole here. For people who know sign language, they can sign those too. but never being, well, because you can have a loophole for saying thanks. You can say, appreciate you. Or something like that. There's a loophole for that. I mean, there's a loophole for both of them. But I think... I mean, I can just sign the other one. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't say anything about signing. Because that's technically not saying it. That's signing it. So... I say please. Yep. Would you rather lose your genitalia? I think that says. I think that says. Don't get me. Or lose your dominant hand. Ooh. I mean, you could always learn to use your other hand. And, like I said, the prosthetics. So, I say that. Yeah. Alright, last. Well. I'm gonna skip this one. I mean, I would do this. Well, actually, I like both of them. I think this one's with Ivy and Dr. Freeze, I think. And this one's like the newer version without those two. So I think this one was more interesting. Shut my mouth then. Okay, this one's a good one to end on. Would you rather teach history or teach math? I mean, it really isn't a good one to end on. But I would teach math. Not a lot of people like math. Be bald everywhere, or be a albino. No hair, no body hair, and no pigment. That means you get to have red eyes. I mean, come on. I mean, being bald everywhere would save a lot of shaving. It would save a lot of shaving. But being albino, I mean, you don't have pigment. So I don't know what health concerns albinos have, but you still have hair. Yeah, I think white hair, if I'm not mistaken. But you also have red eyes. So that's pretty cool. And I don't want to wear a wig. I like having my own hair. So I'll be albino. Wow, people really don't like albino people. Alright. This is a good one to end it off on. If you had to die, would you rather die a painful death that goes down in history, or die a painless death that everyone hates you for? It is in all the history books for the painless death. People will make fun of you and basically hate you. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Which one would you pick? But that's gonna be it for right now. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe if you haven't hit that bell icon. Please do. Remember, if you leave a dislike, you have to comment down below why, so I can fix whatever, or at least try to. Game suggestions would be appreciated. And this is Teaching95 signing off. Bye, guys!